What's up, bro? Guess what? It's story time. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's basically our cousins are staying with us for some time until the month is up. At that time, I was writing a letter to my brother, and I'll be honest, it was quite embarrassing for me. I was literally crying while I was writing the letter. Like, I cried so hard. I cried so hard that literally there were no more tears. I could produce no more tears. I've emptied my tears, brother. That's how emotional it was. It was by letter, I mean by paper. And then wait like an hour or two, and then the main event comes, which is we go to cinema. Me, my sister, and my two cousins. I'll be quite honest. I really wanted to connect with my two cousins. I, I, I really wanted to connect with them. Like I really want to update my social skills. I want to become a better speaker. I want to blend in, fit with the people more. And I'll be honest, it didn't quite work well earlier. So this was really my chance to connect with them. Rico was the first movie, which is about an old man loving a young woman. Not it was about like a 46-year-old man falling in love with like a 21-year-old girl. What the fuck, bro? Okay, but like it wasn't good movie, was it? Okay, like I would give it like 7 out of 10. That's when the real crap begins, brother. We only paid for one movie, and it was a movie about the old guy falling in love with like the old woman type. And so we were supposed to leave because we didn't like pay for a second movie. But then my sister had the idea, oh, let's go watch the second movie, even though we didn't pay for it. And that's where the story comes from. Because we come in, and I'll be quite honest, like, she told me, you could leave. She said, like, everybody to go and eat, do something, in the time that it takes for them to finish the movie. So I was offered the choice to leave, you know. So I didn't have to be involved. I choose to be involved. Because I'll be honest, I want to impress them, I don't want them to think of me as a weirdo or like a person who's this lone wolf as fair. Like I don't want to be like that. I'll be quite honest. All the time I was watching this movie, I was thinking, I need to get out, I need to get out, I need to get out. Because I'll be honest, be quite honest. We were stealing at that time. We were stealing like entertainment. We didn't pay any money. We didn't pay anything. And because I'll be quite honest, I'm a very serious person. Like I'm a goody two shoes type of fella. So I didn't want to steal. I was going to okay. I need to wait outside. That's what's literally my thought. This was the tension. I was so tense that I couldn't even enjoy the movie. I was like, I need to get out. I need to get out. I cannot do this. Like this is bad. This is haram. We're stealing. We're doing all this bad stuff. This is bad. I need to get out. I need to get out. I need to get out. It was freaking tense, brother. And the conflict was that I wanted to appeal to them. I wanted to be. I wanted to connect with them, to watch the movie with them, and to continue as one of them, or something like this. I wanted to see me as one of them. And this is why I made a fort. This is where I made a fort. Because I'll be quite honest, I didn't respect myself. I didn't respect myself enough for me to say, okay, this is bad. I need to get out. And if there was a person who respected myself more, he would have left. He would have like, oh, this is bad. I don't want to get like any bad deeds for any of this. But I didn't leave. And so I stayed there. I couldn't even enjoy the film, to be honest. Like I didn't even enjoy it because of the tension. And so when this comes, so when it ends and oh, the cinema's light up, I'll be honest, like I was devastated because I realized at that moment that I truly effed myself. I have truly effed myself because I lost my peace. All the time I was overthinking. I was like, oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. And then I was going on. Like she told us to go play, and then we of course went to play. And I'll be honest, I stayed up prayed for forgiveness from Allah. And the thing is, I was crying. I was crying. But the thing is, I didn't produce any of these because I already emptied it at the morning when I was writing the letter for him, brother. So I didn't even like, I couldn't even tear up or cry properly. Like I was like, oh please Allah forgive me and I astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. I was I was seeking forgiveness from Allah, and it finishes. We pray together. I mean, we pray until we come out. We beat, and that's the point. That's a good point in the story, brother. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. It's a good point in the story because a guy came and he said, "Guys, what movie did you watch?" I mean, he's like the security guard, I mean, for a person who's smoking here. He said, "What movie did you guys watch?" I'm like, he said, "We are." I said, I'll be honest. I snitched. I snitched. I snitched to myself. I didn't say to them. I told them. I told him that I watched the movie, the first movie, and then we didn't pay. I mean, and then I didn't pay, but I went to watch the second movie. And he was like, "Guys, you need to pay for the second movie." And then he just went us to the counter, and I was just paid. It was quite empathic with it, but bro, after this happened, I realized. I realized because, bro, honestly, like you probably think it's a negative thing that we didn't even get anything out. We didn't even get anything. Like we stole, but got caught doing it. So you might think it's a bad thing. The way I perceived it, that Allah literally listened to my forgiveness, to my pleading for forgiveness, and you know what He did? He made me take the punishment in this world rather than me taking it in the hereafter. And the thing is, they didn't even know where did he come from, or how did he find out that we didn't pay towards the second movie? They don't know. They probably say it's kind or something like this, bro. Allah sent this guy from the heavens to literally to make me pay for my sin. He made me take the punishment here, and you realize what the best thing is, that I took the punishment here. I took the punishment in this world rather than taking it in the hereafter because I would always rather. That's the best thing. Because imagine if that didn't happen, then I just went on, and then the day of this day of judgment come, and then he presented me with this, and then I would take it regardless. So this is the first lesson of it, that you can never escape bad things. Like you can never escape like punishment. You can never escape it because even so, let's say you escaped it in this world, you're not gonna escape it in the hereafter. You're not gonna. Duffy, bro, you're not gonna escape it in the hereafter. So you either take it in this world or you take it in the hereafter. And if I were you, and I'll be quite honest, bro, because of course, because I'm going to do self fair, I didn't do many things that would self punishment. So I don't know about you, but I could only speak about myself. For me, for the things that I did, I would gladly take the punishment in this sport rather than the other, because when we played, I felt this relief. I felt this just breath of air hit me. I felt relieved because I know I don't have to keep on worrying because I paid the punishment. And guess what? And guess what, bro? For the rest of the day, I was cheerful. I was upbeat. I was. I felt so good, and I realized that the second lesson that I learned is that we're different. Because I'll be honest, I never was the type of guy who wants to serve a improvement videos and say because I say, oh, you're different, you're different because I always like didn't like these type of videos because I really don't like putting people down. I really don't like type of videos like, oh yeah, you're different, bro, you're different. You're not like them. You're not like the people around you because that was putting people down. But then I realized that I was really am different. I was different, but I wasn't better than them. I was different than them, yes, but I wasn't better than them. But because I took it the twisted way, I thought, oh, you have to be the same as them, I have to be the same as them. But then I realized that you don't have to be better than them to be different from them. Because I knew what type of person I am, and I knew what I wanted, I knew what I enjoyed, and there's always a possibility for knowing more. There's always a possibility for meeting new people. But next time you do that, bro, remember to try to see people that are similar to you. Of course, I'm not saying that I'm better than them, but I didn't bring my phone there. I just was present. Okay, okay. Only that, okay? Only that. I did something good. Okay, okay. For real, that's it. I didn't go to free. No, no, no. Okay, for real, for real, for real. Okay, okay. Say, bro. You good? You good? Okay. So, and then the two important lessons. I mean, three. If you, I mean, three is relating to the first lesson. The first lesson was that you can never escape your punishment. The second lesson is that you don't need to be better than people to be different from them. And just because you're different doesn't mean you're better than them. I'm different from other people, and I'm now truly getting to embrace my difference from them because I'm different from them. And I like it. To be quite honest, because if I was the same as them, I wouldn't polarize them by my personality. And I did learn the concept, but I didn't understand the concept of like polarize people by a personality. But now I understand because I'll be quite honest. Until you actually implement this knowledge in your real life, then it is quite meaningless, bro. Because I learned so many things from like self-improvement YouTubers or anything, but only now I'm actually learning about them. Like, oh, bro, that's the thing that he spoke about. So this is how it really is. Like this is, you have these moments where even so you know the concept, you can't implement it. And it is bad because it happens subconsciously and it only happens after you made a mistake. It only happens after you made a mistake, brother. And the third one is that Allah will always heal your beating. Allah will always heal it because He heard me. He heard me playing, and He immediately responded. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He immediately responded. He said, heard my beating for forgiveness, and he got the guy. He made me pay for my punishment, and I did find that my relationship with him improved. Alhamdulillah wa shukrillah. And I'm actually grateful for it. Alhamdulillah. Because in my previous video where I spoke about the glove effect and how I said about that family is the ultimate glove effect because it makes you feel more confident because you have this safe spot to land in. It didn't say it's months, but I don't think family is no longer like the ultimate, like the most powerful glove effect. I think that I think that Allah is the most powerful glove effect because imagine, imagine, bro, imagine if you have literally the guy who created us all be on your side. How confident would you be? How confident would you be? Because let me tell you something. It's really been said in the Quran by Allah Himself. So the Quran is like Allah's word. He straight up said, "If I'm with you, and if all countries." I believe he spoke to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said like, "When I'm with you, and even if all countries, even if like all countries combine their forces to hurt you, to harm you, to kill you, they would do nothing. They would do nothing." Because I'll be quite honest, this isn't thing that is like logical and has a reasoning or explanation. Because life just has mysterious things, The religion specifically has this mysterious things. So it just really doesn't work to try to deduce religion from like a scientific standpoint because it goes beyond science. It leads us through our spirits, you know. So this kind of what I wanted to speak about this little story. If you did like the video, then I guess good, bro. Anyway, have a nice day.